we're going to go over the solution to question 1 from exam 5. You have this reaction of aluminum reacting with sulfuric acid to make aluminum sulfate and hydrogen gas. And you are given that you're starting with 3 moles of aluminum and you have 6 molar sulfuric acid, and the question asks what volume of sulfuric acid do you need. So I'm going to start with what I have, which is 3 moles, and in the problem it actually says 3.0 moles, and that's of aluminum. And we know from the stoichiometric ratios that it takes 2 moles of aluminum to react with 3 moles of sulfuric acid. And we know the concentration of sulfuric acid. So we are just going from here to here. Remember, we always, when we change species in a reaction, we have to be in mole ratio. So if I give you the moles, there's no need to use the mass. So now I have canceled the moles of aluminum. We are in moles of sulfuric acid. And remember that big M molarity is moles over liters. So using the concentration, it is 6 moles of sulfuric acid per liter of sulfuric acid. And when we calculate that out, it's going to be 3/4 and 3.750 liters, and that is the same as 750 milliliters. Okay, next. In part 2 of this question, it says, if the reaction mixture is brought to a total volume of 1,500 milliliters, what is the concentration in molarity of aluminum 3+ in solution? So we're assuming that all the aluminum reacted and formed aluminum sulfate. And this is aqueous, so we know that it's going to be Al3+ in solution. So what we do is so what we need to do is figure out the moles of aluminum. Then it's actually going to be the same as the moles of aluminum that we started with. So we started with 3 moles of aluminum, and it was solid. So I'm going to show it to you formally. And it's 2 moles of aluminum per 1 mole of Al2SO4. But then 1 mole of Al2SO4, aluminum sulfate, gives us 2 moles of Al3+. And so you'll see that the 2's cancel. So that gives us 3 moles of Al3+. To get concentration, we take moles and we divide it by the total volume. And I gave you the total volume is 1,500 milliliters, and that is 1.5 liters. So it will be 3 moles over 1.5 liters, or 2.0 molar. Remember, this is 3.0 moles from the beginning. So I can keep my 2 sig figs. So really, this is all you had to do, this part here. In part 3, it says, in the same 1,500 milliliter reaction mixture, what is the concentration of aluminum sulfate? Well, there's 2 aluminums per 1 aluminum sulfate, so it's going to be, let's say we have 2.0, I'll show it formally, molar Al3+, and it's 2 moles of Al3+ per 1 mole of aluminum sulfate. So the answer is 1.0 molar aluminum sulfate.